got all the tools with me. Good view out of that window if you stop and take a few seconds. Anyway, I should be holding the handrail, but I've got my hands full and I can't manage that with all these tools, but I've got my keys ready for when we get to the top. And, oh, drat, just dropped a screwdriver. There we go. Okay, here we are. Right, now then. Oh, put those down a moment. Here we go. Into the Belfry. Pick up the tools. I should really have a bag, but I forgot to bring it. It's much easier, but try and bring everything at once saves a journey up and down the tower. And here we are. And we have to climb up this gantry. I'll just throw the tools on there while I do this. This is always a bit tricky, especially when you're only wearing flip-flops. My work boots got soaked yesterday as I went out, and they're still drying. Anyway, we finally arrived. Well, we've arrived in the Belfry safely, and I'm all ready to do the inspection. I've put the safety barrier down. That protects me from falling 20 feet down into the spiral staircase and then all the way down to the bottom. I dropped Henry there once and he went all the way to the bottom. Probably would have killed somebody if he'd hit anybody. He lost a caster, but he's okay now. The other thing I need to mention as well at this point is always tell somebody you're here and bring a mobile phone with you. This is very important in case there's an emergency. I've got mine with me, as you can see. It's not one of those smart things, it just makes phone calls. Actually, I don't use it very much, so I haven't switched it on yet. I'm not even sure whether the battery's all right, but we'll look at that in a moment anyway. Scene 3, take 1. This is about the bells. The first thing I do when I come up here is have a general look around. And here are the bells. It looks as if we've got 6 wheels, and it looks as if we've got 6 stays. So they're looking quite smart, really. Nice and clean and tidy. Just going to climb on the bell frame. Have a look from a different angle. Can't see anything wrong with this. Looks good. But let's have a closer look. So we're going to have a look at some of the detail of the installation. And we'll start by looking at the ropes, at the garter hole. That looks to be in good order. And I think if this one's good, the others must be good. So I don't think I'll bother to look at those. It's all nice and tidy though. Have a look at the stay. That's all right. Seems nice and firm. Right, I'm just going to climb under the belt. Oh, I've forgotten to take off the chimes. I'll do that in a minute. I'm sure they'll be all right for the time being. Let's climb underneath. Here we are under the tenor bell. There's a little bit more room here to show you some things. Here's the clapper, as you can see. Let's check that that's swinging freely. Yep, not bad. Whoops, nearly hitting myself with it. We'll stop it. And there's the slider, making sure that's okay and it's correctly fitted. Yeah, beautiful. We'll have a look at the pulley block. Oh, that's loose. We better tighten that up. That's very strange for that to be loose. There we go. That's better. A stitch in time saves 9. I'd better check all the others. Having checked all the clappers and sliders and stays and pulley blocks, I then go around and check that all the nuts are tight, especially on the woodwork. So always make sure that your spanner fits the nuts, otherwise they could slip off. Scene 6, last take. Nearly. Right, here we go. I've just completed the inspection of the bells. As you can see, I've got my ear defenders on. I got caught out again by the chimes while I was working. I just got carried away with time. Anyway, I've checked everything. Rope stays, sliders, pulley blocks. All the nuts are tight. Very important to have tight nuts. And everything is in good order. Now all I have to do is record everything in the logbook. Right, we're now going to sum up what we've done this week. And we can sum it up by the latest catchphrase of the month this week, which is PPP equals SSS. So P, plan your visit, make sure you know when you're going to arrive with anybody who's going to help you. Prepare your visit, making sure you've got PPE, your personal protective equipment, and the correct tools. And P, protect the installation. And this will lead to SSS, which is it saves time if you plan ahead, it saves accidents if you prepare, and it saves money if you do it yourself.